And we're back. I think it's putting me straight in. It's not. The title screen was the Bramble title screen. But it's making me work to go back. That's okay. I want to review the ship log anyway. I need to travel first before I can look at the ship log. This mod's been a lot of fun though. I can't wait for the next AP after I'm done with all the story mods where I become the problem and have all of the checks in the multi-world. Okay, so I remember there was another node in here. If I pull up the mouse, can I point at the screen? No, I can't. Nice. I love that I've confused the controls. I can press Y to go to interstellar mode, or I can press F to select mode. I don't know what button that is. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, there's because one of the center of this little planet, Shattered Hearth, takes me here. One of the seeds takes me over here to this boy, the thumbnail. And then, of course, one of them... Wait. Is one of them actually what brings me here? Because there's also the one with the little room. With the little fishies that I don't know how to get past. Am I actually, done exploring seeds? I thought there was an extra node there, but maybe it's just the one that connects these two. And I'm crazy. I know there is the little crystal on here that supposedly I can try to fix, but I can't read the text to know if I actually know how to fix it, because in order to read the text I need to go to the translation lab, but it's blocked off by the little anglerfish and I don't know how to get around them, and I feel like in order to know that I gotta know something else and yada yada, and this is a whole mess. But I guess I'm gonna go grab the right. I tried to open the map. I guess I'm gonna go grab the awesome. Less awesome. God dang it. I hate Dark Bramble. Oh well, at least I have an idea of where to go. Okay, yeah, that's just the node in the middle that loops back. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I can't lock onto it. Okay. That's cute. Wait, do you emit a signal? Oh, you do! Well, that would have been nice. I don't need that anymore. Because that's not where I want to land. There we go. Here's where I want, I think. Okay, let me repair my butt. This thing. I'm going to grab this thing and do some science. Dude, locking in on these things is impossible. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh, I can't autopilot towards it. That blows. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I was kind of hoping. Dude, the fog. Okay, yeah, just mess me up real good. There's where I want to go. Listen, I'll fix everything in a second. It's not affecting my flight, so I'll fix everything in a second. I will treat my ship right, though. I'm not gonna just leave it broken. Not like I do in AP, where I'm just flying around like a crazy man. Dude, oh, navigating this place in AP sounds miserable. Oh wait, no, I come in through a hole in the wall, so there is another node to explore here. I think. Yeah, I haven't been in one of those, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, let me treat my baby right. Because my electrical systems are offline, and I can't see anything, because I don't have a headlight. This is annoying. Okay. Somehow I damaged this and not my port thrusters. By the grace of God. Okay. I think she's all fixed up. Gravity. You're not fixed up. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm looking for the concert hall. I don't... there is a tail. It's this little spirally thing. Okay, supposedly this crystal can be fixed in here. And, you know, there's probably instructions, but, can't read them. Because this know my text is like, so this is supposed to fix it, right? And this is gonna be like, yeah, here's how. And I don't know here's how. Insert gravity crystal. Like, what do I do? I know I can... I know I can ring it, but there's probably a method to the madness that I don't know. Like, it might be ring all the bells. But there's also a problem that one's on the ground. And, you know what the problem with this thing is? Doesn't make any noise. Alright, well, that was a bust. I'm pretty sure this doesn't do anything. Still broken. Okay, I gotta figure out how to translate first, but I don't know how to get... I don't know how to learn their language because there's tiny little bastard fish that eat me. And I don't know how to get past them because they have... like supersonic hearing, but only to me. Like, I tried to distract them with the scout and they were like, eh. But then I shoot the scout. Like, where the scout lands, they don't care. But if they hear me shoot the scout, they're on me. I'm cooked. Okay, that's the place I probably shouldn't have been able to slowly fly through, but I did. And I don't know if that was helpful at all. I learned of the, like, venomous boy. Wait, do both of these lead to the nursery? Ship log updated. The hell is this place? Tell me more. Anglerfish observation platform. Found an area with several anglerfish in a strange dome accessible via a node near Shattered Hearth. I mean, I'll take any lead I can get. Those look like adults too, so they shouldn't be sensitive to my piloting. Although they're adults, so I'm sensitive to them existing. It's over. I'm hitting the spike, and they're gonna hear me. Oh. Please don't hear the sparks on my ship. I don't know how I'm gonna land here and live. Because aren't I gonna make like a lot of noise landing? Because this thing's gonna suck me in. I'm dancing with death right now. Please, what? Why am I just like going in circles? Can we stop? Hey buddy, you're like close. I don't like that. It's so over. I'll miss you, ship. Okay. So I made it here fine. But how the hell am I gonna take off from that platform without alerting the anglerfish? I don't think I do. Why do you suppose the Dreed chose to go through the trouble of taming these fish? Tame? I can't imagine that their domestication was something easily achieved. From what we have observed, the eggs of these very fish are the main source that the Dree have for nutrition. Perhaps this is what led them to tame these creatures? Perhaps, but I suspect that it had more to do with their proximity. The Dree do not seem to appreciate looming threats, and generally take measures to either move away or neutralize them. Do you suppose that this may also be why they refuse to spread? They are very localized, and their population is quite low, given how long they've been here. It very well could be. They seem much more content to leave things as they are rather than take risks in the name of more comfortable living conditions. So these guys were never gonna hurt me. Friends, Imilax has informed me of an unfortunate event. The anglerfish guarding the juveniles in the nursery lost one of his centermost bottom teeth in an accident. The fish in the nursery are juveniles? Wait, what? Are you referring to Kevin? That is unfortunate. I hope it does not leave any permanent effects. It seems as if he should make a full recovery except for the permanent mark left by the missing tooth. Did he mention what the nature of the accident was? Not in detail. From what I understood, it seems as if two of the juvenile fish got into an altercation and Kevin hit the wall in the process of separating them. It seems that none of the Dree were present for the altercation, so that is simply their best guess. Yeah, freaking Kevin. It is fortunate that the Dree have him there then. I imagine one of the juvenile fish could have been seriously injured had Kevin not intervened. Kevin. At first I was quite confused how these fish could survive with the stark absence of viable prey, but after observing them I believe I understand. They live very sedentary lives, only moving to ambush potential prey. This allows them to expend very little energy. In fact, I believe that only ones as large as the mother near the translation lab require larger prey. Smaller ones can simply subside on the smaller creatures that float throughout the bramble, digesting anything foolish enough to enter their mouths. There's a larger one near the translation lab, but that's where the tiny ones are. An interesting idea, Nessia. This would explain why the Dree are able to rely on the anglerfish staying away. There's no need to worry about an encroaching predator when that predator never moves. This may even explain how that anglerfish grew to that size. Perhaps they grow proportionally to their nutritional intake. Thus, the extra food the tree giver has caused her to grow to such an exceedingly massive size. Okay, but what does this information do for me? And what is... Oh, this is Kevin's tooth. Okay, well, I hope these fish are as tamed as they claim to be, because I gotta take off, and if they come after me, it's GG's for me. View entry. And this is relevant to this? But there's not baby fish in the nursery anymore. There's more to see here, but where? Is it that little bit of text I can't translate? Where else is there more to see? Concert hall. Again, I can't translate. I feel like I know the answer, but... I am just not picking up on it yet. Wait, let me read this one again. I have the answer. Alright, so you guys are, like, friendly, right? This feels very wrong in multiple ways. But they are indeed friendly. So I guess I didn't survive by luck. I survived because it's intended. But I'll take it. Okay, where? Oh, where? Wait, this is the tiny one I can't fit my ship through? Alright, they said there's a larger entrance in Briar's Hollow. So, let's leave a beacon for me. Now how do I get out of here? Okay, there's the hole. See that guy down there? Unfazed by the scout landing right next to him. Little asshole. Okay, then I need to go back to the main part of Briar's Hollow, I think. Well, it's where I'm going. I wanted to check near me, but... Okay. This one I want to ignore. I'm going to mark that with that. One of these is the node I just came out of, and one of these is where I actually want to go. So I'm going to check this one out first. The one that's further away, because I think that one is probably the... Nope, this one is the one I just came out of. Please don't hit the wall. Yeah. So that one over there is where I want to go? Except I need to slow it down because I'm approaching a little fast. Dude, this thing is so hidden. Tricky. It's here the whole time, but tucked away. And now I can come in with my ship and not have to worry about these little assholes. I wonder if I can kill them. Oh! That's right. They don't know the difference between organic and inorganic prey, so they're just going to stay latched on. But just to be safe, I'm giving myself the best advantage possible. Haha! Eat that, little idiots. Goodness, Wallace was not lying when he remarked on the terrible beast in this area. That anglerfish is massive. Fortunately, it seems the creature is thoroughly domesticated, so it should be no real threat. From what I can gather, this fish is the mother of all others domesticated by the Dree. Is that the one I'm currently inside of? Is this thing alive and not a skeleton? Yahoo progress? Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. From the size of it, it must consume a massive quantity of food just to sustain itself. Even with its sedentary lifestyle, I suspect it would starve if the Dree did not feed it. Oh, please tell me I learn how to translate their language in here. I'm dying to know. Update, I've translated the Dree name for the area we find ourselves in. Apparently the Dree refer to everywhere enclosed by this plant as the deep bramble. Interesting. Do you suppose the existence of a deep bramble implies the existence of a shallow bramble? Perhaps the shallow bramble is where the vessel is stranded. Keep up the good work, Sinetti. We all appreciate your efforts, both towards deciphering the Dree language and keeping us updated. Exciting news, friends. I have made significant progress towards deciphering the language of our new neighbors. If you don't mind my asking, what particulars of their language have you decrypted? Mostly common words such as and the. Notably, however, I've also deciphered certain names. Specifically, the species refer to themselves as the Dree, and the Dree I have been working with is known as Dinilum. Giant shallow. You can't go crashing into that one at full speed. Good work, Sinetti. At this rate, we'll be able to share discoveries with the Dree before too long. What happened to be the name... Would this happen to be the same Dree that we first met? That's correct. It seems he's quite eager to help facilitate communications between our two species. This is wonderful news, Sinetti. Does this mean that there will be fewer obstacles in the way of communication? Somewhat, but I am still far from completing my translation. Oh my god, just give me something. Something to work with. I must admit this discovery is rather embarrassing. Apparently, I had previously mistaken the Dree adjective modifiers for hostile and neutral. Don't fret, Sinetti. It happens to the best of us. Interesting, what led to that error? In our discussions, Dinilum kept using a particular adjective while referring to the group of 3 anglerfish in one of the nodes near Shattered Hearth. I'd previously assumed this to be an adjective roughly translating to aggressive, but it apparently means neutral or tame. Okay, I was intended to come here first, but I feel like I was also not intended to go through the nursery yet. I've been doing things the hard way. Peculiar. Would this imply that those anglerfish are not hostile? I believe it does. Do still exercise caution. It is possible I still do not wholly understand the translation. We'll call it Sinetti. Meet Nessie and I at Graviton's Folly as soon as you can. Can I ask why our presence is required? I am still working on further studying Dree culture. We have news, but it is news best delivered in person. I'm sorry, but that is all I can say. Understood. I only need to finish a few things before I make my way over. Okay, that was about the death of Escape Pod 3. Thank you for aiding me in testing this, Dalem. I believe it should work, but it is always best to do some manner of test. No problem, although I do want to ask what exactly we're testing. This recorder, I've modified it in such a way that it should be able to transcribe your spoken language in Nomai. Alright, so we just need to talk about something for a bit to make sure it's picking me up properly? Precisely. We just need a topic to talk about such that we generate a sufficiently large conversation. Let me see. I always have wondered, Diddylam, what was the stone tablet that Ocalis returned to you? See, the way I just, stumbled there, that's going to be me with the book. Story time is going to be like a whole week. Oh, it's honestly kind of embarrassing, but it's a poem that I made for my partner, Leoloma. Turns out that she wanted to keep it, but I had accidentally left it at the camp and had to go back for it. That's very sweet. I am sure you were quite flattered she valued it so highly. Yeah, I'm not the best writer, so it really meant a lot that she wanted to keep it. Was that all, or do we need to keep talking for a bit? I believe that should be sufficient. I will need to review the transcription to ensure its accuracy. Although, would you allow me to borrow your poem? It is a type of text I have not yet encountered in your language, so it may aid in ensuring the accuracy of my translation. Absolutely not. Understandable. Tanetti, have you had any luck asking the Dree how to leave the Deep Bramble? I've asked many people about how to leave, but so far they all seem certain that escape is impossible. I'm sorry to report my investigations have not uncovered an escape. I have scoured Briar's Hollow, but have been thoroughly unable to find any new passageways. This is troubling news. If we are unable to locate an exit, we will not be capable of reuniting with the rest of our clan or locating the Eye of the Universe. We should all continue searching for an exit. I refuse to believe we are entirely ensnared by the Bramble. That is troubling. Suppose they simply haven't found a suitable exit yet? I find that to be very unlikely. The Dree have been here for thousands of years. The idea they would overlook an exit for that long is improbable. I do wonder if I'm able to warp out or not. I imagine if I'm able to warp in, then logic would say I can warp out, but that doesn't help the Nomai. Friends, I have truly impactful news. Through the combined efforts of Didylum, Other Dree, and myself, I've completed my translation of the Dree language. I will write the translation dictionary here. If I format it correctly, it should enable our staves to automatically translate to Dree writing, which should prove useful as we learn to fully understand the language. Bless up. Unfortunately, I struggle to imagine how this will help us communicate with the Dree. They cannot read our messages without eyes, after all. They can, actually. It seems they are able to detect the differences in the materials via echolocation, allowing them to read our writing. This is wonderful, Sanity. Now we can begin communicating with them in earnest. I must agree, this is certain to mark a sufficient turning point in our communications with the Dree. To complete a translation of such scale so quickly is very impressive. Well done, Zanetti. Well done indeed. As I'm working on these translations, I cannot help but become more and more fascinated by the Dree's culture. I've been wondering how our cultures might differ, but have been obviously unable to ask. For one, the Dree seem to value scientific knowledge much less than us Nomai, instead pursuing more druidic practices. Most of these practices seem to center around the plant that surrounds us, which they simply call the Bramble. I seem to recall they referred to it as the Deep Bramble. Does my memory fail me? There's a small distinction to be made. The Deep Bramble is the area we are in, while the plant itself is referred to as the Bramble. Is this why many of their structures seem to be composed of these woody vines? Yes, interestingly, the Dree seem to have some level of unexplained influence over the Bramble. Rather than constructing buildings out of vines, as we previously assumed, it seems that they compel the vines to grow into specific structures. Even the planet they call home is only held together because the Dree willed the vines to do so. How interesting. I look forward to being able to ask how exactly this ability works, and what else can be done with it. Dude. Oh, I need to test that. Can finally get places. I guess I'm just gonna be carrying a few pets with me. No, no, no. I wonder if the fish did starve to death then. That translator statement should end in an exclamation point. Oh. Where do I want to go first? It was a little bit of a pain to get through there. Maybe I'll save the venomous reject for a new loop. Because going through the nursery is a bit of a slog, because I have to go so slow. I think those are big anglerfish. I think they'll eat me if I go too fast. But who knows? Maybe I'll discover how to actually get past them the intended way. Or maybe I meant to do what I did. I want to go back to the console. That's what piques my interest the most. Do I want to leave my ship here and just go through the me passage, or do I want to take these little assholes with me? Interesting. I think I came out of this hole too, but... Okay. No. Actually, I want to keep you there. Okay, I just want to line up with this one. So I can figure out where the hell I'm going. Oh, lordy. Let's slow down a little bit. Dude, if I land on their little planet and get out of my ship and one of these fish decide they want to snack on me, I'm gonna have problems. We're gonna be fighting. Beautiful, beautiful. It would be funny, but I would be a little upset about it. I do think it's funny that they're still attached and coming with me. I'm glad they're enjoying the snack I got for them. Okay. Oh my god. And he responds, since you all decided, willingly or not, to stay here, we figured that it only made sense for you to participate in some of our traditions. It is much appreciated, friend. While I'm generally accustomed to studying from afar, it will be much more pleasant to fully engage with you and the other Dree. Oh my god. So, what was your question here? How they record history. Happy to explain. Basically, while we don't really write stuff down very often, we are always sharing our stories with each other and making sure that they get passed down to the next generation. If you don't mind me asking, why do you know my write things down so often? I mean, you even write out or record pretty normal conversations. It is a byproduct of our nomadic lifestyle. Traditionally, nomad clans are constantly moving from place to place, so writing out and recording our conversations became our way of sharing knowledge with others. If at some point another clan were to stumble upon somewhere we had been, they would find our writing and have a head start on understanding their surroundings. I see, so your people rely on a rich oral history rather than writing it down. I do question how you ensure your stories aren't lost to time, however. Well, we don't really move around terribly much, and there aren't that many of us either. That makes it so everyone knows everyone, which makes our oral tradition much easier to practice. The anglerfish echoes really add to everything. Where do you originate from? We're honestly not sure. There are some stories of a time before the Bramble, but we're not sure if they're true or not. Some stories even claim that Shattered Hearth is actually the planet we used to live on outside until the Bramble tore it apart and swallowed it. How you manage to deal with all the anglerfish? It's actually pretty easy to live with them, especially since they're all tamed now. Except for the babies, of course. Even so, I'm unclear on how you live in such close proximity to those creatures. The image of their shape lurking in the fog, hinted at, I read it right the first time, hinted at only by their stark white lights, still gives me chills. If you read that again, that might tell you why it's not a problem for us, Dree. 'Cause they can't see. I've actually wondered about that some myself. How does the taming process work, and why is it ineffective on the juveniles? Basically, we just feed them a bunch. The anglerfish are simple creatures. They want to get food, and they want to move as little as possible to do it. That means if you consistently bring them food, they'll understand that the best way to get easy food is by not killing you. The babies, on the other hand, don't care as much about staying still as they care about getting a lot of food. This means they'll still attack whoever gets close, so we have to wait until they're a good deal larger before they can be tamed. I see, that makes sense. Given their massive size, I imagine any movement expends a sizable amount of energy. Is that why, like, people who are really good at this game can, like, do tricks on the anglerfish and outmaneuver them? Do they get tired after a while of chasing you? That's not something I've ever noticed because I suck. I like this remark. Why are they so accepting? It's an artifact from when things weren't so peaceful, before we had tamed the anglerfish and things like that. As I'm sure you're all aware, the Bramble is not exactly safe, and there was a time where death was pretty commonplace. During that time, we learned that taking tragedy in stride would be more or less necessary for our survival. A danger also led to our attitude towards expansion. We found a corner of the Bramble that was decently safe, so we just stayed here. It's cramped and not terribly comfortable, but at least we're not having people going missing every other day. I see. I fear we Nomai may suffer from the opposite problem as you, Dree. I am sure you have noticed our species' eagerness to explore. It is one of our greatest prides, but it can also lead to some rash decision-making. We Nomai are no strangers to these rash decisions claiming lives, and sometimes need to purposely slow ourselves down to avoid it. That makes sense. Nessia was telling me that your clan's discovery of the eye is actually what led to the tragedy that befell your clan. God, I can't read. Your leader Escall was too quick to follow the eye's signal, which led to your ship getting stuck in the Bramble. Yes. Dude, they do be breakdancing on top of the anglerfish. I've been kind of concerned about something. If one of you would be willing to discuss it with me, do you Nomai find us Dree unintelligent? It's no secret that you guys have way more technology than we do, and I just wanted to make sure you don't see us as inferior or something like that. Of course not. You're all no less intelligent than us. It's just that the different demands of our species cause us to develop different areas of expertise. Can you elaborate? We Nomai are defined by our nomadic lifestyle and inquisitive nature. Because of this, our species put a high priority on the development of advanced technology that would allow us to travel to faraway places. You Dree, on the other hand, had to contend with the hostile environment of the Bramble, so you focused on developments that facilitated your survival. This led to several impressive developments, chief among them your ability to commune with the plant on a level we Nomai have never observed in all of our travels. I really appreciate your honesty, Nessia. I guess it's just another difference between our people that we can use to help each other out. If it weren't for you all and your carefully developed relationship with the Bramble, the four of us would not have survived. Very true. I'm so excited to learn how to fix this thing. So this asks, how do we fix it? Does it have something to do with the bells lining the stage? Observant as always, all you need to do is take your cracked crystal, place it on one of the hexagonal slots, hexagonal slots, and ring the correct bells. Specifically, you need to ring the bell 2 places to the left of the crystal, then directly to the right, and finally directly below. Gotcha. I'm quite impressed with your ability to find a repair method so quickly. It never occurred to me that harmonics could be used as a valuable method. Thanks. Music is very important to us, so we're always excited when we hear a problem that it might solve. I should clarify that this method is only able to repair minor damage like cracks. If part of the crystal is outright missing, then it won't work. That seems fairly simple. Does it matter what slot the crystal is placed in, or do any work? Any slot should work, as long as you're able to ring the correct bells. So 2 to the left. I'm assuming facing the bells, and then directly to the right, and then below. So I want to put it here, which I did leave it up here. Because now I can... Wonderful. So how does this work? Can I just like walk up walls with it now? Can I put it on the walls? I can probably use it in the place in Graviton's Folly to walk up the walls. Why? I just fixed it. I was able to fix the gravity crystal. Alright, but I learned some very important things. I can come back with that and then go here and learn more knowledge. I also am able to translate their language, so I can read a lot more things. I'm pretty sure there was something here that they wrote that I just couldn't read. Alright, well that bites. Okay, well I was trying to shoot that guy. Well. Yeah, you guys can enjoy the snack. I'm glad I don't have to deal with you idiots anymore. I should have taken my ship if I was going somewhere else, but I wanted to let them have it. I don't remember if there was any writing over here. I'm just coming to take a quick little peek. No, just a Nomai translator, or the like voice recorder. Okay, I'm ready to go now. You can take me. I learned a lot of important things. I never noticed that blue ring up there. Excuse me, can I like mark this? You know what, I'm gonna take... Okay, that helps. I also want to get back to that other grassy planet, but I'll just finagle my way over there. Actually... Oh, I can engage autopilot. Wait, but aren't I gonna crash into Bramble? Oh well, we're sending it. Wonderful. Give me this. I've got places to be, people to see. Okay, one of those is the hole in the wall, and one of these is the thing. Gotta match up the right side. I think it's this one. Eh. As you can see, I know how to fly my ship, but I'm no expert. I'm not breakdancing on anglerfish. Also, the, like, gravity in here is kind of weird. There's like kind of gravity, but kind of not gravity at the same time. It's very strange. It's not like completely weightless like the normal Bramble is. Or maybe I'm just psyching myself out and I never knew how to control the ship in the first place. Excuse me. No, not you. You gotta be somewhere in here. It was very close. Okay, now this thing is actually fighting me. I want to go back over here. And this is something I also couldn't read last time. So like, what's the sequence? And this person's like, of course, if I remember correctly, all the levers should be on except for the second and second to last. Thank you, Akalis. Wait. May I ask why you wrote that in their language, though? I find it unlikely any of our new friends will visit this planet. It is my understanding that inverted gravity makes them quite uncomfortable. Of course, I am attempting to gain practice with their language, as I am preparing to make a more proper response to the gift Emulax left in my home. I didn't even realize that it was the Nomai that wrote that the first time. So I could go up there, but let's focus on this while I have the gravity crystal. How does this work? Wait, I can read this now? I remember this was like, the fog's too thick, and then I don't think I was able to read this one before. I imagine this effect would be worsened on the return trip as we need to bring Daedalum back with us. Even if that were not the case, disturbing them on the way there would likely position them into an impassable barrier, stranding us as well. But how do I put crystal on wall? Alright, there must be something I'm missing. You're not like a receptacle, right? I went through all the trouble. Alright, I suppose I might find my answer up here. Maybe I can break this crystal and turn off the gravity. And then use my little crystal as like a... Use my little crystal as like a little localized gravity thing. Oh god. So I'm kind of stuck in here. Until I do something. So, I guess let's be a problem. Wait, what's the point of the gravity crystal then? If I just turned this place 0G, I didn't need the gravity crystal at all. I kind of hate how it went quiet. Why are there spikes here? Was I, like, able to be death trapped on accident? Because I didn't, like, twist and turn myself. I just kind of let fate hand me away. I guess it could have got real scary in here. Oh, I guess the different levers adjust the different things in there, maybe? I don't know. Well, now I have you, but like, for what? Why? What is this for? I thought this would help me with this, but now I just have this. I believe I may have a plan to rescue Daedalum, but I will need to conduct more research at the enzyme lab. Please make your way over there ASAP. I truly believe this idea is promising. I seem to have forgotten where the enzyme lab is. Would you mind reminding me? Yes, please, me too. The lab resides in one of the fish near the anglerfish observation platform. It is fairly large, so it should be plainly visible. Resides in one of the fish? An important note, remember to pet the fish's eye before attempting to enter the lab, otherwise the fish will likely digest you. What do I have the crystal for? I can't drop it in 0G, so it doesn't... Well, anyway. I've got a lot to catch up on. Okay, I probably could have just touched it and that would have worked, but I went a little extreme and shot my scout at it. In the mouth of one of the fish. Can I just pet their eyes, or like do I like shoot the scout at the eyes? I don't know. We're going there, so we're gonna find out. Alright, I feel a little bad for just destroying the gravity crystal, but for the sake of science, it had to be done. I hope you can understand. I like having the concert hall marked. It makes it easy to get here. I'm getting more used to figuring out the nodes and how they interact, or how they transport you, rather. I don't remember which is which. Is the one above the concert hall the observation area? Why does that also look like a node? One moment. Let me... Is this the nursery? That's the nursery. What are you? You're like a dead node. This must be the other venomous node that I learned about. Maybe I can reopen that thing somehow. Oh, please. Okay. This is where I want to go. I know I'm safe. Don't look at me like that. I don't like the way they're looking at me. Okay. My claims of being able to fly a ship are slowly going away as I can't land the thing. Okay. Hey there, buddy. I need into your mouth, but like not in a way that you're gonna kill me. Why did they put it in his mouth? What's the problem? Can I actually, like, pet the eye? I probably just have to shoot my scout into it. But I'll check the other eye. Let me be polite. Alright, I'm terribly sorry for this. What? Alright, I'm going in for contact. Oh. I had to get close. I had to get real close. I didn't realize the distance. Okay, don't eat me. This is most bizarre. Ocalis, you had said that you had an idea of how to rescue Didion? Yes, I wanted to visit here quickly to confirm my suspicions, but I believe that we can use Kevin to cross the nursery and retrieve Didion. Is this Kevin? This does sound promising, but how do we get to Kevin without being attacked? Even worse, what do we do if Kevin brings us to the other side and then wanders away? A sensible concern, friend, but remember, the Dree have already trained Kevin to come when hit in the eyeball with a small object. Oh my god. I'm sure that we'll be able to construct some sort of launcher to take advantage of this behavior from a distance. Yeah, some sort of launcher. An interesting idea. Kevin's teeth are large enough that we should be able to graft handles to them without causing him harm. Then we could have him carry us across the nursery, and none of the juveniles suspect anything due to his presence. It sounds as if this will be our plan to rescue Didion then. Kevin has proven easy to train in the past, so it should be doable in a reasonable time frame. I'll be glad when this is done, primarily because it will mean that Didion is back to safety, but also it will be recompense for the incident when we first approached Magma's recursion. Interesting, it seems that the majority of the anglerfish's internal volume is taken up by this central cavity rather than organs. But how can that be? They seem to be large predators that have evolved to swallow prey whole. How could they have such a small space for their stomach? I do not believe that they have any stomach at all. Instead, this interior cavity is normally flooded with a free-floating digestive enzyme, allowing the fish to entrap and consume any organic matter that it can fit inside its mouth. Additionally, the fact that the enzyme disperses upon petting the eye of the fish is likely not a trained behavior, as it seems unlikely that the Dree would have had any need for such a thing. I believe that instead, this may allow juvenile fish to brush against the eye of an adult to gain access to their prey. Interesting. It's rather odd a species that are normally so territorial can become such social creatures once their young are involved. Can I not take any of these? There's a scroll wall here. Oh, it doesn't even say I'm not holding a scroll. Is this scroll wall for fun? I guess so. I wonder if me hitting it in the eye with the scout actually made it fine. Or, no, that's just Kevin. Freaking Kevin. Kevin gets called when you shoot him with a scout. But how do I know which one's Kevin? I don't know what I need this for yet, so you're still coming with me. Oh my god, I know how to tell which one's Kevin. He's missing a tooth. Oh, it's all adding up. It's all adding up in the goofiest ways imaginable. Oh my god. God, are you serious? Let me back out and then let me enter properly, or I'm not hossing and turning. Okay, I guess we can't have nice things. Dude, I can't tell which one's missing a tooth from over here. Or how to aim at their eye. Hopefully just hitting it counts. You're not missing a tooth. Are either of those missing a tooth? That one. You're missing a tooth. Bonked his ass. I actually have to hit him in the eye. This is ridiculous. This is a fool's task. Practice makes perfect, I guess. Come on, right in the eyeball. I don't see him approaching. That is the right one, right? It looked like he was missing a tooth. You, my good man, are you missing a tooth? I don't know. I don't know if I meant to use this feature or if I meant to slowly drift through. Am I meant to use Kevin on the way back? Am I meant to use Kevin at all? The world may never know. Maybe it's because I was in the, like, entrance tunnel. Alright, smack that man. No, he doesn't care. That one's missing a tooth, right? Oh, no, it's not. Alright, which one of you guys is missing a tooth? Is it you right here in front and center? I just want to know if this works. Oh. Would I have to get in as me and not my ship? Alright, I'm so curious to see if it works. I'm gonna try it. If he kills me, he kills me. I'm in a time loop. It's all for the sake of science, isn't it? I should have got more fuel before I came in here. Alright, my steed. Onward. I should have read how this works. I didn't study my Kevin enough. I got a D in that class. Fill up. I'm so curious. I didn't see everything there? You've got to be kidding me. I don't know where there's a scroll, dude. I couldn't take the ones off the wall. And do I have to go there like early in the loop to read those scrolls? Oh. Apparently he's got handles. Ah. Hi, Mickey. This beast has been tamed. There are little handles. That's cute. Oh my god, is this what the gravity crystal is for? Grab. Oh no. Oh, this is ridiculous. Come on, hit the wall already. Look at us go. Yeah, this mod is wild. It is nice to know how to do this the intended way. Because that is certainly much faster than flying my ship across. Even though flying my ship across gives me my ship. Which is nice. Yeah, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. There's no way. Brother, how did I take that long? The sun is a cruel, cruel mistress. Nailed it. Oh. Alright, I won't worry about the gravity crystal next time, because I don't know what I need it for. Yikes, I see what Karania was getting so worked up about. This place is really creepy. It feels unnatural, like the Bramble doesn't want it here. I'm just going to poke around a little bit and then leave. I can't believe that the Nomai can stand to be here for more than a few minutes. Okay, that's probably not good. There was a massive creaking sound a few minutes ago, like wood splintering. Probably about time for me to take my leave. Let me translate it, please. Okay, definitely not good. When I exit this dimension, it seems like I end up on the far side of the nursery instead of near Shattered Hearth. I don't really have any way to get across all the baby fish there, so I guess I'll sit here and wait for rescue. Okay, so it's been a few hours now and nobody's come. Are they not able to get across the nursery? I hadn't even considered that. Am I gonna die here? It's been a couple of days now and still no sign of anyone. I'm starting to lose hope. Maybe the Nomai are trying to find a way, but after this long, I'm probably already being mourned back home. Maybe I should chance it with the fish. I know that I won't starve for another week or so, but it's hard to tell if starvation is better than being eaten alive. No, I know they won't give up. I just need to give them time. I'm really starting to get desperate now. I've been here for about a week and nobody's coming. I think it's time. I'm either going to make it across in one piece now or not at all. Wait, hold on. Is that somebody? For somebody's the Nomai by the Bramble. They actually figured out a way across. Cute. I know there's another text to read here, but I'll wait until I come back. I don't want to speed run it and then read it in the log. That would feel cheesy. I'm supposed to be dead. I'm gonna go for a swim. Never mind. Dictionary. Yeah, I learned how to read their language. Dude, I spent so much time repairing that damn crystal and all for nothing. I wonder what it's needed for. It's got to be used for something, right? Alright, ship log. Let's read up. Do I have anything to read up? Not really. I had a successful journey with Kevin. I don't even think I would have made it if I tried flying with my ship. Because it took so long the first time. I think I would have been end of loop by the time I made it. Okay, I need to I need to rush for the enzyme lab. Okay. 'Cause I think those scrolls might be time-based. And you don't have anything marked. Alright. Trusting the process. Sure, that works. You know what? I wanted to log on to either or. Yeah, Mickey, I don't know if you were here for it. This is a pretty silly one. These boys. These boys are friendly. They just stare at you. Pet. Let me in. Shanky. Are these... Okay, these are still just... not usable anymore. So what else can I do here then? Are there scrolls that exist that are readable here? Is there a way to undo the damage? I suppose time will tell. Let's go back to Kevin. Swish. What the hell's a swish? Kevin. Swish is a pirate sword. I was thinking that. I don't think he's gonna care about that. I actually have to hit him in the eye. That's wild. Why did I recall that? That's not gonna hit at all. I have to like aim to the side. That one should be good. Barely missed it, dude. Just hit the man's eyeball. Getting tired of this. Okay, I was about to say that one was like spot on. Okay. Maybe I can get a little closer. Don't want to attract the attention of the other fish, though. Make sure I'm full up. And let's grab on. Those are all broken except for this one. Scouts on the inside of the tooth. I'm not getting any better of a view than I already have. Alright, you have reached your destination. Thank you, Kevin. This is gonna hurt. Ay, ay, ay. Wasn't that bad, but oof. Okay, I believe none of these had injury text except for this one. Here to develop a delivery method for the toxin produced by the venomous reject. It should not be difficult in and of itself, but who should deliver the toxin? We cannot ignore the possibility of the Bramble reacting in some violent manner. I can do it. I know my way around the deep Bramble, and I'm sure I can handle whatever happens. If you are certain, then that will be our plan. We will create a specialized mount and injector. The mount will be installed on the node to aid in administering the toxin, and you will be charged with the actual delivery. I'm still hesitant to destroy this node. Its behavior sounds unique. We all are, but if the Dree believe it to be a significant threat, I'm inclined to be rid of it. Oh, I didn't even know I could pick this up. Should I? This seems dangerous. I wonder if, like, the final answer will be using this on, like, a different node. Like, maybe the one at the center of Briar's Hollow, and that might, like, eject me. Or lead me to where the Nomai went or something. So can I just, like, stab this? Okay, let me go back to my ship. But I have this now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but I have it now. I'm gonna be a little peeved if I get back to my ship and it says that I haven't explored the area to its fullest. Alright, take me home, Kevin. Go kill Dark Bramble? Dude, I would love to. Thanks, bud. Much appreciated. Alright. Dangerous node. Okay, it's a different node that is the one they want to get rid of, not this one. I still wonder what to do about this. On a very large syringe on a table in the lab. But that never happened. I wonder what happened to them. I feel like I found the node in question. Man, they weren't kidding about the fog in this area being thick. My ship is moving about the speed of... Okay, never mind. I didn't come up with a clever enough joke in time, so I'm saved. Are you the node in question? Because you look suspicious. So I'm going to stab you with this funny syringe, not knowing at all what it does, because I have no consequences when I do things. Guys, I just come back 22 minutes ago and laugh about it. Was the node in question the one I was standing on? With the water and the venomous reject? I really don't know. It's not letting me, like, apply this anywhere. I would think so, but I don't know. It's also the only node that I can, like, access with zero gravity. Or with actual gravity so that I can, like, you know, stand on it or whatnot. I guess there's this one, but maybe probably shouldn't stab the hot one. I'm gonna go stab the hot one. Can't stab the hot one. I don't know what to do with this. I need to go read up on the log. I don't remember where this dangerous node is supposed to be. I would imagine it's this one and it's already been done. Let's see. Unless I can use this to restore the scrolls? Mount on it. Good night, Slayer. So one of the nodes has a mount on it? Was it really the one I was standing on? I mean, I imagine if it was the one I was standing on, it would be in here, but it's pointing to a different node. But was it the one that it came out of? Is there like a mount on it? Is it obvious? Like, this looks like to be the same caliber, and this looks like it's just completely shut off. But is there a mount on this? How big is it? How obvious is it? That's what I'm a little confused about. I don't know. I'm very confused. Maybe I should take Kevin for a spin again. But if this is wrong, that's such a waste of time. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to read these scrolls. The toxin is capable of killing parts of the bramble. It's not like it restores scrolls. Although, I mean, the connection all there, so like, I mean, it can't hurt to try. Oh yeah, what's all this? Distant node project. I remember reading about that, but I don't remember where it came from. Oh my god. I forgot about that place. There is more to see in there. Okay, well, let me go see if I can't poke the scrolls. Never know, a crazy idea might work. But I might have to abandon the whole syringe thing for the time being. Just like the gravity crystal. Okay, well, we didn't have to park right in his face. I do want to make sure he's not going to kill me, though, so I will pet him again. It would be dumb if this had any effect. Okay. Well, like, I can't just turn back time and fix the scrolls. Tungsten injector does not fit. Yeah, I know. Was there a scroll in the observatory that I'm just being dumb about? It's very possible there was a scroll in here I just completely missed. Doesn't look like it. behind any of the walls. That'd be dumb. I think I'm going a little... too far gone. I'm losing it a little bit. Where's my ship? I guess let's go back to Magma's Recursion. I just forgot that's a place I just kind of haven't explored at all because it hurts. Can I kill Magma's Recursion? I feel like that would eject all the magma. That would be not good. But also, that place sucks. Alright, ship, what are you doing? I know I'm parked on the crack, but... I'm curious, do we fit? We don't fit. That'd be dumb. I mean, unless... Arthian ships aren't that big. Okay, alright, I'm sorry, my bad. I'll cut it out. Look, I think if this one thing can contain this lava, I don't think the rest of the Bramble is going to have much of a problem with it. Dude, watch me get in here and I need the toxin injector. God, that'd be so annoying. Or is this where I needed the gravity crystal? I don't know. Oh! Bless! Alright. It's time to cook a little bit. To just jump between save points. I thought there might have been an easier way to get across this place, but I was meant to just explore it while I was here. I just left. Since the heat of this planet does not seem to be reliant, or does not seem to relent on the surface, it seems inadvisable to establish a permanent residence here. Therefore, I would suggest we simply construct a lab to study the eye signal. While I know the signal is our main focus, I believe I have found an additional item worth investigating. Some distance away, there is an opening in the side of a hill. This opening leads to a rock that seems to move when unobserved. I would certainly like to study this mysterious stone. I struggle to imagine what may cause this sort of behavior. I believe I may have found a suitable location for this lab. On another island, I found a cave leading down. It leads into an area filled with gas, but I believe the upper area may be cool enough for our equipment to function correctly given the assistance of environmental regulation. Very good, we'll set up a lab there after determining how best to contend with the gas. Is the gas the node I need to kill and I left the toxin injector outside? In light of the discoveries of the others, I have begun construction of a road to lead to both locations. It should help with navigating the hazardous terrain. Good idea, Sanity. We don't want anyone to become lost with the constant heat of this planet. I'm happy to report our relations with our new friends seem to be going well. In fact, Amilax saw fit to deliver a gift to me. It's good to hear. However, I have to wonder, Okalis, may I ask what the nature of this gift is? It's a lovely necklace woven from several small vines, which seem to have been made to grow around one another. I'm honestly unsure how he must have made it. Perhaps he used the druidic influence his people seem to have. Whatever the case, it must have taken some time to create. Yes, I suspected that might be the case. Okalis, I feel I should inform you that, based on my studies of these aliens' culture, a necklace such as that is a key component of the traditional courting ritual. Usually, the intended recipient will either refuse the necklace, indicating a lack of interest, or accept it and gift the initiator with a similar necklace. It's quite a situation. Ocalis, may I ask how you responded to the gift? I responded? Oh no, I stated I took it as a surefire token of the continued friendship between ourselves and our species. He extended an offer of partnership, and I, for all intents and purposes, called him a very good friend. This is disastrous. Are you certain? According ritual, that would imply, was Amalex asking me to be his partner? How do I properly respond to that? Well, I would guess by either refusing or accepting the offer. Which one you choose is up to you, though I would strongly suggest you make a decision soon. I suspect that you have left Amalex quite confused. Refuse or accept. If that is the case, then Sinetti, would you be willing to help me gain a better understanding of his language? I believe I have a message important enough that it must be written by hand. All right, there's that treehouse. That also had some writing on it. Why do you suppose this area remains so hot? Certainly it should have cooled to some degree after such a long time. A fair question. Can you... A fair question. One that occurred to me as well. Currently, my standing hypothesis is that the seeds surrounding the planet lead recursively into this area, based on how they seem to have the same glow. An astute observation, but I fail to see how that explains the heat. If the planet is surrounded by recursive seeds, it is possible for the heat that should leave the area to instead be redirected back inside, maintaining a very high temperature. Yeah, it's just repeatedly heating itself. I'm still being cooked. Okay. A campfire for me to heal if needed. Warning, the chamber below is flooded with a very flammable gas. It is important that no open flames are brought into the cave, especially those that are particularly intense. It sounds like a challenge. Isn't it supposed to be cold in the cave? Or cold enough? Alright, I gotta start moving faster. I'm being cooked alive. Flammable gas detected. I guess I'm just gonna read while I'm dying. I believe this cave should prove to be an adequate location for any equipment we might use to study the signal of the eye. In particular, the upper chamber across the ceiling looks well insulated. With some environmental regulation, the overheating of our equipment should be a non-issue. A good find, Estia, but how do you propose we get up there? Again, the gas in this cave prohibits the use of our thrusters. I believe gravity crystals could... That's what the flammable gas is about. If I use my thrusters in here, good thing I didn't... Or good thing I stopped jumping and thrusting when I got to the big room. I believe gravity crystals constructed from the material of Graviton's Folly should be useful. We could make specialized mounts to place the crystals in, amplifying their effect to the level we would need. That's what I need it for. In my experience, the application of that material will be time-consuming, and there may be other portions of the ceiling that are worth exploring. I propose these mounts should allow for the removal and replacement of these crystals. Then we may explore more while additional crystals are fabricated. Good idea, both of you. A series of removable gravity crystals would allow us to explore the full area while resources are relatively low. We should begin construction of this system immediately. Okay, well, I'm gonna die if I jump, so I'm gonna walk away a little bit and then start boosting. Okay. I understand the purpose of the campfire. was kind of wondering if that was about to happen. I guess that healing wasn't very necessary, but I could do a little more exploring. While I have the health to do so. And I guess it's conveniently timed, because now I have a plan for next loop. Grab the gravity crystal and come here. Yikes. There's a scroll here and a rock? How do you suppose this rock achieves its behavior? It appears to move exclusively when it is unobserved. Perhaps it is some form of macroscopic quantum behavior. It may exist in all locations at the same time, but collapses to a single possibility once observed by a conscious being. If this is the case, it may hint at the nature of the eye as well. This rock seems to emanate a signal similar to the one reverberating through this area. An interesting idea. This may indeed be the case. I can think of no other explanation for how it may relocate itself so dramatically. While this is an interesting find, it is a shame that it does not seem to be useful to our current goals. I had hoped this would help us locate the eye of the universe. Actually, I believe that I may have accidentally found an additional behavior of this rock when blah blah blah. It seems that blah. Even more interesting, but I still fail to understand how this aid is reaching the eye. I'm still putting together details. In particular, I want to bring Karenita to observe this phenomenon, but I believe this may be... That puts it away, goddammit. I believe this may be useful to a proposal of mine that I am calling the Distant Node Project. I encourage you all to join me here sometime. When I have more of the details worked out, I will be able to explain the idea in full then. Oh, time stopped. Oh, that's weird. I guess I have a moment to properly digest what I just read then. This rock goes to another node, and I'm supposed to ride the rock. Is my idea. I think the reason this text is obscured is the fact that they don't want to give you the base game information again. Well, we'll see where you go next time. Out of here. I still don't know what that syringe is for. Maybe the node in question is it the distant node? Wait, let's read up. Ooh, excuse me. I still want to know what to do about this. Bothers me. Need to get on the rock. Alright, well, I have the solution to that. Where's the concert hall? Oh yeah, baby. Hopefully I can kill two birds with one stone. Hopefully I can explore that cave to its fullest, or the lab, as well as the cave with the rock. I want to lock onto it and see what my speed was approaching it, so I don't go zooming past. Article from this year. Do quantum objects in real life behave as they are observed in this game? Or in similar fashion? I don't actually know much about quantum physics. Yes it is. This is a story mod. Called Forgotten Castaways. It's been pretty good so far. I would recommend you play it if you haven't yet. With the usual Outer Wilds spiel of this game is awesome, but leave now and go play it yourself before you get spoiled. The unintuitive streamer advice. But yes, hi. Welcome. Oh, I can just jump on the bells. Wait. I'm just going down here. This is gonna be embarrassing when I don't make it in here. Next stop doesn't have a jetpack refill, so I'll top off real quick. Hey, chill. Let's go in. Okay. Oh my god, no way. Oh, I can just take them. I'm actually building my own path. This is ridiculous. dude, it was instinct. That blows. Interesting. Well, that bites. Man, I always feel bad when new people come in to Outer Wilds. Because of course I want to be welcoming and show off cool stuff, but like, the cool part about the game is the experience. And that's something you gotta have yourself. Which I guess makes it unintuitive to stream it, but we've done cross that bridge a long time ago. But also, since they recognized it was modded, that means they had to have played it before. Which means they should go play this, because this is cool. Yeah, I think forget all the other plans I mentioned whenever stream that was. I think the next stream series is story mods. I think I played Astral Codec a year ago, and that mod was awesome. And then this mod's been really good so far. So like, I just gotta play them all. Maybe I'll ask Comet which one he recommends next. I forgot again. Okay, if I get dropped off by the gravity, don't panic. Just drop and then go back into the, like, area of effect. Were all the ones you listed compatible or not? I know AP has a lot of mods that are compatible. Oh no, I remember you said that you gave it specifically as the list of AP compatible story mods. I guess maybe we can start with the ones that are AP compatible. I don't think I'll end up doing an AP with all of them. But I don't know. They're all pretty good. Well, the two I've played are pretty good. 3, I guess. Christmas mod's not AP compatible. But that mod is also kind of silly and changes the base solar system a lot. So it wouldn't work. Ouchie. just broke all of my toes, so let me heal up real fast. That's so weird. Quantum physics is so much more complicated in the real world. Take it easy, it's fine. Give yourself to me. See, like, what do I do about that? Ugh. What I do is do this. I don't take the second one. This is ridiculous. Identified signal nearby. Huh. Alright. Nessia, do you mind if I ask a potentially sensitive question? It's about Amalex and I, so I understand if your recent loss is still too sore. I ask because you are the only one of us who has had any experience with relationships. It's no problem at all, friend. What is your concern? I don't know if it is a concern or, well, I suppose it is a concern, though I struggle to think of any concrete foundation for it. It's just that while everything seems to be going well between Amalex and I can't help but worry. We are so fundamentally different, Nessia, not in our interests, but in our very foundational level. We are different species with different histories and customs and habits and... Slow down, Akalis, I'm a bit lost. Apologies. I suppose I simply have never heard of such a pairing, and fear that it may be something that fundamentally cannot work. Even the way our relationship began was ultimately the result of my failing to understand him and his customs. I'm just worried. I understand. If I may, however, I would argue your portrayal of the start of your relationship is inaccurate. What do you mean? You state that you failed to understand Amalex, but what I recall is that you struggled to understand him. It is a somewhat small distinction, but I believe it is important here. In particular, by struggling to understand him, you were ultimately successful, allowing your relationship to move forward. I hypothesize this will continue to be the case for the both of you, repeatedly struggling to come to an understanding, doing so, and moving forward together because of it. To be honest, it sounds similar to my relationship with Sekka. How so? Sekka and I had many moments where we struggled to come to an understanding. At the start of our relationship, we both thought ourselves quite clever, and it took some time to realize our interpretation of the other's words and actions were not always correct. Over time, we learned to do better and to struggle to understand each other, as you and Amalex are doing. It took conscious effort to do so, but the mere fact that you came for advice shows you are already committing that effort. I suppose you were correct. We both care deeply for each other, and as you said, we have already proven that we can overcome the barriers of our differences. Thank you, Nessia. You have been a great help. I'm glad. I have an open ear whenever you need to talk. Oh, my game's lagging. Hey, since you all have been... Oh, my YouTube tab died. No. Like my YouTube dashboard. I'm not like watching something. Hey, since you all have been working down here for so long, I thought I would come and let you know about a strange node I found the other day in Briar's Hollow. I tried to send one of those probes that you made in, but it seemed to lose signal immediately. I even tried tying a rope to one, but when I pulled on it, the rope snapped, and I barely dodged the shrapnel from the destroyed probe. There's a node in Briar's Hollow? Is that the one they want destroyed? Curious, do you have any intuition as to why this may have occurred? Were there any strange marks on the recovered shrapnel? Oh, excuse me. It almost looked like it had been destroyed by the rope itself. And I know I didn't pull hard enough to cause that. I don't know if I could pull hard enough to cause that. Kiernia is really unnerved by it. She's calling for the node to be destroyed using poison from the venomous reject. Nobody can remember any story of such a node in all of our history. And nobody feels safe with it around. It is not normally our nature to destroy something that could be studied, but if your people are so troubled by its presence, then we will do our best to eliminate the threat. We will simply have to make do with their mysteries of the Bramble. Thanks, I'll let Kiernia know that you'll take care of it. Okay. We're learning. Progress. Unfortunately, analysis of the eye signal is not promising. I am unable to ascertain its location, and I am able to derive similarly little information about its purpose. The only trait I am noticing is a high degree of mutability. It seems as if the eye is something highly capable of change. That's unfortunate. I suppose this information may still prove useful. It is nonetheless discouraging that such an initially promising prospect has proven to be for naught. I don't think that's spelled properly, but... An update. The signal may be yet of use. We have proposed, and our friends have agreed, that the signal may be the final component required for the distant node project to carry us to the eye. Excellent. I will set out collecting a complete record of the signal as soon as I can. It may take some time due to the noise from the feedback, but it should be achievable. Oh, I can't actually read that. With the analysis of the eye signal consuming most of our time, travel has become a significant time sink. Due to this, I have brought my side research here so that I can continue work on it during downtime in the study of the signal. A fair idea. May I ask what this side research is about? I've decided to conduct more research into the alien's physiology. In particular, I wish to perform further analysis on the high-pitched tones they use for echolocation. I have brought a recording of these tones here. Feel free to study it yourself as well. You know I always welcome your insight. Echolocation tones. I just have a new frequency. And they're all over the place. What? I can lock onto it, but it doesn't do anything for me. Hey, please stop spinning me. Okay. I mean, I'm not close to dying yet. It would give me vitals updates before that happens. But it's never fun being that hurt, so... Seconds to milliseconds, goodness. Oh. The nodes are also like recursively spitting out the echoes. That makes a lot of sense. But now I have this frequency, which could help me locate some things that I might not have been able to before. The geysers ended. Go! I didn't think I was moving that fast. A year straight of being unpowered? What about hard drives? I have a hard drive that I haven't used in years that has stuff on it. Stuff that I don't know if is like super important. I can't pull up the mouse here. Actually, my mouse was just off. Damn, it's already 2 o'clock, but I want to keep going. So I think I shall do just that. I'm just trying to... Yes. Okay. I have another YouTube channel elsewhere, so which means I probably don't need my YouTube tab open all the time. Oh, I probably didn't pause the streams. That would probably do it. That tab was probably eating up all kinds of RAM, so that's why it got killed. Might be. Happens to the best of us. I think the rock and maybe the echolocation probably will work in tandem to get me there. Still don't know what to do about that. Or that. Wait, the node's in Briar's Hollow. But I don't know where it is or what it is. I guess I can look around. Why not? I wonder how much more is left to do. Well, it's probably like super sneaky and hidden. I feel like I've tumbled around this place all over and not encountered any hidden nodes, and there was one that led to the translation lab. So if there's another hidden one, then ain't no way I'm finding it. Yeah, let's not waste time on that. Information about it will come with time. I'm following the wrong signal. You're the one I need to go to. Just keep drifting away from it. That's my favorite. Over much longer periods. Okay. I don't have to worry that my HDD is eating itself. Yikes. Speaking of HDD, I guess this is far too late to say now that Slayer's gone, but so Silverwolf's English voice in HSR is the English voice for Neptune. And the new Silverwolf, her ultimate, she just like practically goes HDD. And I think a Nep fanboy like Slayer would love it. I gotta just DM him the animation video. It's pretty gnarly. Okay, I don't need the gravity crystal this time. I just need to not kill myself. Which is easier said than done. Excuse me. Excuse me again, my bad. stop. Oh right, I forgot to even look around with the echolocation frequency. That maybe could have pointed me to another hidden node. Whoa. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. Just gotta maintain my speed. Oh god, please. Okay. Not maintain my speed, manage my speed. I gotta get to this bridge and not just send it. Shard. This is the same room. Is this the only place you're capable of going? Don't go anywhere. You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's interesting information, though. It does only keep going between those two spots. Oh, wait. I've had a revelation. That was close. That scroll wall is obscured, but you know which one isn't? I'm pretty sure in the base game you can only input scrolls in the walls that they're meant to go in. Or maybe not. Maybe scrolls can go anywhere. But the rejection stones can only go where they're supposed to go. I'm gonna bring this to the enzyme lab and stick this sucker in the wall. Of course, making sure I don't die in the process. Okay. Chill. Let's not die again. Okay. Myself a little bit of a speed boost. Oh shit. We have great troubles to get up to. I don't think I learned anything new yet. I just remembered I had a brain. I believe this is the one I need to go to. Hello, friends. Really don't like it when you do that. Can you stop looking at me? Actually, I believe that I may have accidentally found additional behavior of this rock. When one of the two main locations is blocked by a small object such as a scroll or a writing staff, it seems the rock moves to an additional third location. I theorize that this is due to the rock having an extremely low probability to appear in that location. However, it is forced into that superposition once the only other possibility has been occupied, or is occupied. I've been calling this the rule of quantum probability. Now I need to go back. God damn it. I probably want that scroll too. So I can put it in the spot. I could probably put my scout there too, but it's supposed to be dark in order to relocate. So I'm going to continue to go under that rule and just use the scroll instead. Alright, let's go back. Certainly it hasn't been that long in the loop yet, right? Almost sounded like the song was starting. I could restart the loop for more time, but where's the fun in that? I need to aim for the right gravity thing. Yikes, that one's kind of scary to do like that. Ow. I am gonna be a little reckless, but I am gonna make sure I don't die. Yes, I put it in the wall and learned that I can block one of its locations to force it to go to a third location. And I'm bringing the scroll back because I can use the scroll to do just that. Meditation log 134, setting up now. Just need to put my writing staff somewhere. Here will do. Okay, sitting down, closing my eyes, and breathing. In and out. I was skeptical at first, but this truly was a brilliant suggestion on Karenia's part. These meditation sessions are making everything that's occurred much more bearable. Though she does find my choice of location strange, I cannot help that it is the best for this exercise. I am convinced this stone has something to do with the eye. Meditating atop it makes me feel closer to the eye, and by extension, the rest of our clan. It's hardly been any time at all, and I can already feel my body ignoring the stifling heat of this planet. Wait, no, I am certain that it is noticeably cooler in this cave than it normally is. What's going on? I'm not in the cave anymore. It seems that I've somehow managed to find myself somewhere else entirely. Incredible, it's so green, in a way that I've never seen in the Bramble. Just what is this place? Did you bring me here, my wandering friend? Is this place important somehow? I cannot help but feel that it is significant. I must find a way out and tell the others. Something tells me that this is a very crucial discovery. I don't think my rock friend is coming back. This is the place I mentioned, friends, the strange chamber that the Wandering Rock has seen fit to bring us. It is my intention to bring Karenia here as well. I cannot help but feel this is a location of significance to the Bramble. Nessia, how did you find this? This is incredible. I can hardly believe. I didn't think any living creature would ever be allowed to find it. Karenia, what are you talking about? You never thought anyone would be allowed to find it? What even is it? This is the heart of the Bramble. I know it, I can feel it deep in my bones. The entire plant grows from this node, this very spot, below our feet. Can you feel it? Can you feel its life concentrated here, growing from here? I believe so. I cannot be sure, but this place does feel different. In this place, I could commune with the Bramble so directly. I could speak to it and hear and be heard as I've never been before. This may be the most significant discovery for my species since, well, in all of our barely recorded history. Commune with the Brambles you never have before? Karenia, you've given me an amazing idea. I will visit you when I can discuss it, but I need to make sure it is all correct in my own head first. I will speak with you shortly. I would have to agree, Nancy. I do not recall ever seeing a place where the plant looked quite this alive. Okay, Karenia and I have been discussing a plan of mine to see if it's feasible, and we seem to be in agreement that it is worth an attempt. Friends, I believe it may finally be time for us to make our way to the Eye. Are you certain it is time to reunite with our lost friends? I'm relieved to hear your words, friend. Please explain your plan. That's a bold claim, Nessia, but knowing you, it is not one you would make lightly. We believe that, utilizing the better communion granted by the heart, we can get the Bramble to grow a node near the eye of the universe. Then we would be able to cross through a linked node here and arrive there instantly. Nessia, Karenia, this is quite a bold plan. Much of the Foundation seems to be based on unsure concepts with which we have not been able to properly experiment. Do you truly believe this can work? Yes, we do. And it sounds as if we have much work ahead. Everyone begin preparations. It is time to construct the Distant Node project. In this place, the heart of the Bramble, we believe we have discovered the means by which we may finally reach the eye of the universe. Being here allows us to commune with the Bramble like never before, to hear and be heard by it in a way that our people have never been able to. Through a joint effort between the Nomai and the Dree, we believe we may finally reach the Eye, encouraging the Bramble to grow a node near our destination. Yeah, probably. What's stopping the Bramble from already doing that? This place is crazy. The contribution of the Nomai will be the apparatus by which the node will grow. By exercising our skills in bioengineering, we will construct a machine that will allow for the rapid growth of a Bramble node. This will be the gate through which we step to reach the Eye. The part of the Dree will be to commune with the Bramble, to convince it to grow a distant node that will bring us to our destination. To do this, the Bramble will be primed for communion, and the Dree themselves will attempt to attune themselves to the signal left behind by the Eye. This will be the carrier that allows the gate to function. We are the Nomai. We will no longer wallow in misery at every discovery we cannot make. We are the Dree, and we will not fade to dust while the means to improve our lot is within our grasp. We are the conjoined clan, two species as one. We will go forth onto new wilds together. Didylum, I think you might want to wait to kill that dangerous node until later. Why? I think it might be some sort of parasite on the Bramble, although I can't be sure. I think waiting to kill it until just before putting the project into motion may put us in the Bramble's good graces. Okay, sounds like a plan. Once we're ready to grow the node, I'll go and kill the dangerous one, then come right back. So one went wrong there. 137 years ago, lockdown initiated due to sudden increase in internal temperature and radiation. Heat and radiation have dissipated, lockdown procedure removed. Huh? Well, that's awfully depressing. Okay, the Bramble's primed. It's now or never. Didylum has yet to return from his task. Should we not wait for his assistance? I would really like to, but I can't guarantee how long the Bramble is going to stay in this state. If we don't do this now, we might never get another chance. Very well then, I suppose we must proceed. Nessia, Sinetti, is the equipment in place? Everything is ready. The equipment should automatically supply nutrition to the node as the Bramble grows it. Excellent. Ocalis, Emilax, you two are the visual and auditory organs of this operation. Notify everyone if anything seems amiss. Carania, we are ready for you all to begin. Good. Okay, everyone, follow my lead. Try and guide the Bramble to the eye. I think it's working. The Bramble is heeding our calls. I can feel it probing, searching for the source of the signal. Something feels wrong. Is the eye supposed to be big and hot? I swear that the Bramble is focusing on something of that nature. Big and hot. No aspect of the eye signal suggests it should have either of those qualities. Unless a star. Azola, we need to shut off the project now. The Bramble is attempting to grow a distant node in the core of a star. No, Nessia, shut off the equipment. Everyone, direct the Bramble away. We cannot allow it to... And this node is just dead. Don't just close on me like that. Yeah. I feel that way too. Wait. They didn't wait for Didylum to come back. And I've been seeing those worm things appear, which I think they talked about those being things they use to observe. 200,000 years is certainly a long time, but is he still around? He was the only one who didn't meet this fate. I don't think my rock friend is coming back. Looks like I'll take this way out instead. The continued silence is certainly fitting. You missed half that room? Yeah, you missed the depressing half. Don't worry, allow me to review for you. I was able to ride a quantum rock from Magma's recursion to Bramble's heart. One of the Drees stated that this area is the heart of the Bramble. The Nomai wanted to combine the Drees' druid craft with the Eye signal to force a Bramble node to appear near the Eye of the Universe. All of the Dree would be needed to do this, as it would take all of their power to coax the Bramble into doing what they wanted. It would also have to be done at a time when the Bramble was most agreeable. I found the skeletons of the Nomai and Dree in a scorched room. It seems that something with the project went wrong, killing them all. A Dree named Daedalum was expected to be present for the experiment, but failed to return from an errand in time. Yeah, there was a room full of skeletons. There was the one Nomai and Dree couple that were, like, embracing. That was kind of depressing. Kind of extra depressing, rather. Well, I know what the next task is, but I have no idea where this node is. I can find it. Probably. Didn't catch that? Yeah, it was sad. Are you gonna be quiet the whole time? I can't quite check my map for the sun, but I've been in this loop for a hot minute. Well, I don't think... I assume the sun song will play soon. I don't think I have time to hop on Kevin and go grab the syringe, but I can do a little investigating. Yeah, the Bramble thought a star was the eye. Or maybe the Bramble wasn't all that pleased and decided, screw you all, have a star. There is a signal in here. It's not from where I just came from, I don't think. Oh, there's two signals. One is over there, but one is... I should have went and gotten the syringe, shouldn't I? But I don't think I have the time. Alright. Instead of waiting for the sun to take me naturally, let's take a nap. Let's give myself all the time I need. And this silence is quite depressing. So, be nice to have the music back. Can't keep spirits down the whole time. Especially when this place has had a nice fair bit of music. It would be a shame if I finally got to meet the last survivor and whatever music was supposed to play didn't. Although I'm sure they would have accounted for that. But no harm in giving myself all the time I need. Excuse me? What's going on here? Okay. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Above the concert hall is where I need to go. That's the one with the nursery, I believe. If I remember correctly. Oh, it's that one. Oh, please. Let's cut this out. He called me cringe and took my helmet off. It's so BM. You know what? I have the means to check. I can't tell. I want to say it's you. You're the one I'm gonna shoot at. I think I came in at a different rotation last time, so I'm not exactly sure. Dude, hitting an anglerfish in the eyeball is stupid. Dude, I missed it by that much, and you don't want to hit me with the, like, leniency? Brother, I'm gonna... That was homeboy. The mystery remained forever unsolved because... idiot. Couldn't land a shot. Make sure I'm stocked up. Let's go for a ride. Thank you, Kevin. I'll be right back. Don't you let your pretty self go nowhere. Smooth. Now that I realize those are jetpack refills. Why are you palm yachting? What happened? Thank you, Kevin. You're the best. I have to go solve another mystery. as I crawl out of here. Let me out, please. Yeah, getting that and coming out certainly feels like a similar task of retrieving the freaking core from the Ash Twin project. I'm not where I need to be yet. I need a hole. That one will do. And then hole number 2. And then let's find my friend. No. The one that's in here. Yeah, this thing's tiny and tucked away. Something definitely could have found on my own, but wasn't happening. Wait, isn't this the dangerous node? The one that, like, deletes things if you send it in there? Yeah, that would be the one. So I'm not gonna get to meet this guy. He's stuck in there, and if I go in there, I'm stuck in there. Several seconds? Do you mean that scout recall completed? Huh? Oh, look at you go. You kept something. Warning, this node is dangerous and is set to be destroyed. As of now, nothing except shrapnel has ever been retrieved from here. Under no circumstances should you enter. If you're here to destroy the node, insert the poison into the receptacle attached to the side of the node. Oh wait, they theorized if you did destroy the node, then whatever was in it would come out? Oh, I'm so curious to go in. I can try it later. If I go in and I can't come out, then the whole purpose of getting this was pointless. I should have did that last loop. Well, theories were right. But where did Bro go? I was able to kill the node with the toxin injector. When I did so, a creature popped out and swam away towards the center of Briar's Hollow. I wonder where it might have gone. Certainly you didn't... Okay, I was about to say, certainly you didn't just completely miss the ship you swam past. They're blind. Certainly he did. I assume you went. You're not just sticking around here, so... Yeah, if I went in, I might have been able to talk to him, but then I might have also been stuck for forever. And would have had to... meditate. Which, again, I should have did that last loop, but that thought didn't cross my mind until... He's not here. Did he go to the... I mean, I can only imagine he would have went to the Distant Node project, right? Since that's where he was meant to go after he was done with the node. Alright, let's fuel up and set off. I couldn't have picked a worse spot to park. Oh, there was a crack right here. There's a scroll in the room. I can just use that. Oh, man, bro's got moves if he made it here this fast. Excuse me. I wonder if I could just shoot for the end. That seems like a stupid and dangerous idea that I shouldn't try on the loop I have success with. I really hope he's over here. After this, I will find the node again and jump in this time, or that time. I just didn't want my trip with Kevin to be for nothing, you know? As much as I enjoy my time with Kevin. Wasn't a trip I was fancying on making another time. It's quite a slow one. Eee, don't do that again, please. It's scaring me. Can you come back? What's your deal? Oh, the deal is he put a rock in the place. So I didn't need to do this anyway. I see, so I've come to the right place. I just have third-degree burns all over my body, and he's gonna see me and wonder what the hell I am. I should land before I die. Is there any extra text to this? An identified signal nearby. It's him. Every time I've been able to talk to someone I can't speak to, I've always been able to say, "Who are you?" So I'm going to say, "Who are you?" I don't understand. How could this happen? The recording, did the Bramble do this? Was it lured in by the heat of the star, thinking that it could feed on it? Everyone. I counted them, and everyone's gone. My people, the Nomai, and I'm the only one that was spared. Even Leoloma. She still has my poem. The buildings on Magma's recursion were only ruins. Why were they ruins? How long has it been? I thought that I was only gone for a few minutes. Is this my fault? Did I not come back fast enough? Should I never have brought the Nomai to us? I know everyone was nervous about newcomers, but I was so excited to see something. Someone new. I don't understand. Please, please, I can't be the only one left. I can't be alone. I don't want to be alone. Is there nothing I can do? Sit. I can sit. Oh. Saddening. I was kind of excited to see the prospect of the Bramble taking me to the eye instead of, you know, going there the usual way. I'm here again. I mean, I know why you put me here. And yes, I will be going. But I need to know what's in that node. Also, I have things to read that I need to be over there to read. That's true. Because of the whole thing with entering the eye collapsed the universe. I mean, I guess chilling with bro was the best we could have done. Give him some peace of mind in the end. Remote me, please. I encountered Diddylum, who mourned the loss of his people and the Nomai. Remind me of the way Echoes of the Eye ends, which does kind of end on a bright note, but then ends with the stranger, or the prisoner rather, throwing himself in the water, which, you know, kills himself because he's been dead for a long ass time. I was able to find the creature in the Distant Node project. But Echoes of the Eye is more of like a happy sad, where that was just straight up depressing. Hey, but that's 20 minutes of comfort that bro needed. Oh, I never got to scan his signal. I have a feeling, well, he's alive. So I'd say I have a feeling I'm gonna go in here and then immediately die. I'm gonna die if I don't slow down. Interesting. I guess it's because time was going so slowly in there that once I entered, it like the universe ended already on the outside, so it took me. I didn't get anything for that. I think I got his signal. Keep running into that damn thing. think I got his signal. I'm just curious. Don't crash into this, please. Oh, wait. It's over there. Warped echolocation. Okay. Time for our favorite bit that we've done over and over again. Except one moment. I need to use the bathroom really badly. Alright. You know I'm always down for excuses to go to the eye. So... let's get cranking. I haven't heard the proper space theme all day. Undershot a little, don't you think? Oh man, the sand hasn't even started to flow yet. Oh, I think this is what you need to nap like 6 minutes for. I think last time I misinterpreted the high energy lab nap as this one. If only I still had the clock mod installed. And just turned it off instead of, you know, uninstalling it. My roommate hit me with a dude 30 minutes ago. This is not the time to entertain his dude. Let's go for that. I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm just gonna go. If it's not even close, I'll come back. Which tower is that? The real hollow tower, I believe. Oh, perfect. Actually perfect. This is an archipelago, though. I can't just stand on the platform and use it. I have to wait for Ember to and come back around. You know, whenever it wants to, whenever it feels like it. It's not 3 in the morning or anything. Way. I'm glad I decided to finish this tonight, though. I feel like if I would have left it to another stream, it would have only been like an hour. And I would have felt lost as to what to do. It's nice to be in the Ash Twin project and it not actively trying to kill me. Deathling check. Give me this, I got places to go. It'd be a terrible way to go. Terrible way to let the universe end. Stubbed my toe on a cactus. Oh, dark Bramble, as if I hadn't had enough of you already. I'm gonna take this manually for a bit to make sure I don't fly into the sun. I think Bramble's moving out of the way, so I'll just do it. I wonder if the changes to the anglerfish work on all anglerfish. If I shoot them in the eyes, will they not digest me? Not that I'm gonna try finding out. Just gonna take this nice and slow, as per usual. No need to get dicey when we're right here. No, we didn't kill the baby fish. I found an entrance that my ship could fit in, and they just latched onto the ship, and that's it. They didn't let go. Because they aren't smart enough to distinguish between organic and inorganic. Well, I may be sorry to disappoint. This ain't my first time to the eye. I'm actually finishing up the story mod Forgotten Castaways. But hello. Yeah, going the eye is dream tradition. Finish a story mod, go to the eye. Done with playing the game for the day, go to the eye. Playing Archipelago, that's usually my goal. You need a break, go to the eye. Hey, look, it's a fun sequence, okay? Give me that back. Oh, you hack. Oh, yeah. Is my favorite, after all. Yeah, that is the unfortunate thing. I wonder if there really is just no indication of Forgotten Castaways here. I know ultimately it, well, maybe I shouldn't spoil anything in case you want to go play that yourself. It was pretty good, I would recommend. Because the DLC, of course, has that thing flying around wherever it's at. That thing. The signal jammer. I thought I was holding something, but I'm crazy. The only thing, it's such a, like, stupid thing, but the only thing extra I would like about the eye, I want to scan the signal, but you can't scan it. You fall right past it, but you don't get it. I want to be able to look back up at it and it says Eye of the Universe on the bottom of the screen. I feel like my signal scope is missing something. Okay. Okay, let's see. I never did check the museum. I don't think anything would have been there, but let's see if they added anything in this museum. Anything new about the anglerfish? We'll miss them the least. Hey, here we go. Not all of the Nomai made it onto one of the 3 escape pods. While many perished in the initial crash of the vessel, 4 ended up warping deeper into the Bramble. They met another species named the Dree, and the 2 groups shared their cultures with one another. Together, they made a plan to reach the Eye of the Universe. Unfortunately, this plan failed, killing the 4 Nomai and all of the Dree, save one who was not present at the time. I don't remember if the Christmas mod changed anything about the eye. I don't remember if I ever came to here after Christmas. Dude, honestly, no matter how many times I do this segment, it never gets old. Yeah, you all celebrated Christmas, and then I always meant to go to the eye and see if it changed anything, but I don't think I ever did. The scene is better appreciated without the flashlight on. New Christmas content, Lim. I did say any excuse to come to the eye is a good one. But that seems just a little ridiculous. Where you at, me? Oh yeah, he definitely killed it. I have to light the campfire, I'm dumb. And then spin me right around, maybe right around, until bro shows up. Right, have to get, God, blanking on me, Ryback. Have to get Ryback first. Did he now? You know, everyone. Ah, the prisoners here, good. Okay, this must be friend. New friend. Oh. What do I do with you? Oh, come on, think. What did I learn in this DLC? Not DLC. It's pretty good content, though. Can't touch it. Alright, let's continue. See somewhere else? No, that's the prisoner. Wait, what? Huh? What? Okay, my bad. I was standing in your zone. My fault, homie. Probably somewhere between 6 to 8 hours. Alright, you gonna let me in or what? Okay. Here lies the conjoined clan, no my injury, united as one. Together we explored, celebrated, and discovered perspectives that would have been impossible apart. We hope you will carry our memory with you. Gather. Ah, you're here. About to say. No friend left out of the campfire. Thanks for remembering me, but I don't think we're ready yet. I can still hear music coming from the trees. Go on, make sure you get everyone. Of course, of course. Probably my favorite man over here. Right. Stage. I feel like I might like Echoes of the Eye with a little bit of extra bias, since I did see the main game before actually playing it. Just willed myself to forget most of it. But DLC, I went in completely blind. Join us. No friend left out of the campfire. You will come with us. Alright. Let's gather the rest. This part's pretty good, dude. This might be my favorite part of the song. Yeah, the game is complete on its own, but then you play the DLC and you have a part that you didn't know was missing, but now you just can't live without it. Oh, okay, the sign's over here. Thought I overshot it. Excuse me. Where am I? Alright, everyone's gathered. Are you gonna speak to me, friend? I'm ready to join in whenever you are, but I understand if you have some questions for someone as curious as you. It's the least you deserve. Okay, I was reading the options first. I'm sure I can ask them all. Do you regret meeting the Nomai? I don't think so. Seeing how it ended, it would be easy to say that we never should have met them, that if it weren't for those four, my species might still be alive. At the same time, though, I think they brought out a side of us that we needed. Our curiosity and tenacity rubbed off, or their curiosity and tenacity rubbed off on us, and I like to think that the best parts of us rubbed off on them. We made each other better in a lot of ways. Plus, the alternative to meeting them would be them dying alone, far, far away from home. They wouldn't have deserved that. So no, I'm not certain. I'm certain I don't regret meeting them. God, I can't read. Yeah, I know, I saw that. Sorry about what happened to your people. It's okay, don't get me wrong. It still hurts a lot, but I guess we had to go eventually. Which happened to be a bit sooner than you Harthians. For what it's worth, I'm sorry about what happened to your people, too. Yeah, Harthians kind of got screwed over. Only just getting started with their space travel at the end of the universe. Did you ever get to see the stars? Yeah, afraid not. Can't hardly do that without eyes, you know? Nobody described them a lot, though, like billions of deafeningly loud noises dulled down to gentle whispers by inconceivable distances. Even if they did eventually do us in, they sound like they were quite a wonder to behold. Nobody else here has much to say. Why do you? Not sure, honestly. Maybe it has something to do with you not knowing me as much as the others, so there are more blanks to fill in. Maybe I was the only one technically alive when you entered the eye, so I came here in a more complete state. That's true. He was alive. I think it's fitting, though. You stayed and kept me company when I was the last of my people, and now I get to return the favor. About the song. Ready for me to start? I've been waiting quite a while to get to sing with others again. Hit it. Sounds good. Let's see what happens next. Let's get one of my favorite parts starting. Is all of them? Keep going. Wait. We need the main man. You know, I usually leave out the drums. I'll leave out the whistling this time. Just so we can listen for a little bit. His part kind of goes with the prisoners. Nice. Alright, Esker. Play us out. don't think I have to talk to anybody. I just jump in, huh? Yeah. Although I guess I could have talked to him. Oh well. I didn't think about that. Well, hey, if I ever come back to see if Christmas changed anything, maybe he'll be there. But now it's time for the real tearjerker. Gotta let the credits play out. Look, sending the scout in was part of the other one. Although I guess you do get the scene at the end where it flies by. Yeah, I didn't send the scout into the new universe, I'm sorry. I didn't free him. He's mine and he's gonna like it. Look, Mickey, you pout. Like I said, the Hearthians got screwed by being born at the end of the universe. The Scout got screwed by being stuck with an idiot like me. We don't all get to be winners. It would complete me. Yeah, learning how to play a part of the song would be pretty awesome. I only know how to play saxophone, though. And it's been so many years. To say I know how to play it would probably be wrong to say. Although I'm sure it would come back to me. I'd love to try to pick it up and play for y'all at some time, but me streaming at night would not help with that. Nor do I have a real, like, good way to capture it. It would probably sound, well, I do have a dynamic mic. I could probably point at the saxophone. And, you know, just sit back far enough so it's not super loud. I'm worried about terrifying Milo, though. He's never seen the thing, much less heard it. He'd be terrified of it. Or maybe he tried to attack it, I don't know. He tries to attack the vacuum. Well, I have, I have limiters on my mic and OBS, so I don't think I would like peak that badly, but in actuality, yes, I'd probably be peaking it like crazy. Yeah, it would be fun to play for y'all one day. But like, how am I supposed to stream playing music? That'd be a VOD that has to go immediately. I wouldn't be able to upload that to YouTube, or even stream it to YouTube. They would hate that. Yeah, I feel like this is a hard thing to top, but if they made this, I'm confident they can make something awesome. Again. Thank you, Mickey. Posted a video in the Discord. Cows listening to saxophone. Awesome. Get in there. Oh, man. Is there an extra rock up there, or am I crazy? I think I might be a little crazy. Alright, anything added to this image in honor of the Dree? I would doubt it, but maybe. That's a big jellyfish. No, don't put me back here. I don't want to be back in the bramble. I hate this place. That was fun. That was really good. So far, story mods have been pretty damn good. They've done well at capturing the feel of the game. And not like... How do I describe it? It's not like taking me out of the game at all, or taking me out of the world. It feels like it could actually be a part of it. Gets me immersed. I like that. Can't wait for the next one.